three charges, small q, capital Q and plus 4q. They are placed in a straight line of length d at a point at a distance 0, d by 2 and d respectively. In order to make the net force on q to be 0, the value of capital Q should be, see here we are having a charge small q, capital Q and plus 4q. They are placed along a straight line path such that q is at a distance 0, capital Q is at a distance d by 2 and plus 4q is at a distance capital D, at a distance small d. So, this distance between q and 4q is also d by 2, is also what? D by 2. Now, we want that the force acting on charge q to be 0. So, first we have to find out what is the force acting on q due to plus q. So, force on charge q due to what? Due to capital Q is, say F1 equal to, according to Coulomb's law, F1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into two charges are q and q divided by, what is the distance of separation between them? It is d by 2 whole square. It is d by 2 whole square. So, force acting on charge q due to capital Q is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q into q divided by d by 2 whole square. Say 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 is k. So, k q q and upon d square and this upon 2 whole square. So, it becomes 4. So, take that 4 in numerator. So, F1 is equal to k into 4q q divided by d square. So, this is say equation number 1. Equation number 1. And force on charge q, force on charge q due to plus 4q charge, due to what? Plus 4q charge is say F2, and that F2 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0. Now, the two charges are, first one is q and second one is what? 4q divided by, what is the distance of separation between them? It is d. So, it is d square. So, that is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0. Here 4q square divided by d square, 4q square divided by what? D square, that is F2. Now, we want that the force acting on charge q to be 0. See here, force acting on charge q due to plus 4q charge, it is F2, and that F2 must act away from it, because then F1 it must act in opposite direction, means two forces they must be opposite in direction, then only force acting on charge q becomes 0. Means in order that force acting, net force on charge q to be 0, net force on charge q to be 0, what is the condition required? That these two forces F2 must be equal to minus of F1. But what is F2? F2 is, so here also F2 is equal to k, because 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 is taken as k into 4q square divided by d square. This is equation number 2. So, from equation 1 and from equation 2 we can put the value of F2. What is F2 equal to? K into 4q square divided by d square, and that is equal to minus of, what is the value of F1? K into 4q q divided by what? D square. So, d square on both sides get cancelled, 4 get cancelled, k get cancelled, 1 q get cancelled. So, finally, we are having small q is equal to minus of q, or this q must be equal to minus of q, capital Q, it must be equal to minus q. So, when this charge capital Q equal to minus q, then only force acting on this charge is 0. So, out of 4 options, option B, that is minus small q, is the correct option for this question.